YouTube, what's up? It's your boy iFake92 here. Today I'm gonna be talking about the shavers, man. I know everybody got a pair of these. These are probably the beginners. These are the ones everybody got. These are the ones everybody started with. Those are the ones I started with. Then I got me a pair of these because my boy over there, Gabe, he put me on to these. So I tried these out. And I don't know, man. It was close. And then last week, I went and got these bad boys right here. See how dirty they are, man? I'm gonna talk about that here in a little bit. But anyways, which one of these shavers is the best ones? Let me see. Well, first of all, I'm gonna talk about these two right here. I'll save that one for last. I'll save this gold one for last. I'm gonna talk about these two first. Start off with this one right here, the Finale. There's a difference between this one and the maroon one, if you guys didn't know. This one has a lithium-ion battery in it, and the fact that it's black. And they even call it something else. See, it says Finale on it. The other one is called a shaper, or Gabe, remember what the maroon one's called? It was called something else, right? 5-star shaver. It was like a 5-star shaver. This one's called the Wahl Finale. You see right underneath it says lithium ion. Well, anyways, I've been using this for years. This was the go-to. Workhorse, strong, shaves really good. I don't really have too much bad to say about it. Only thing is that you got to replace the shaver head so much that the cost of owning it is, man, I say I had to replace the shaver head on this like once every month and a half, 2 months at the most, because it gets real dull and you feel like you're not doing anything with it. Alright, so like I said, I've had these work really good. You know, the originals, the classics, can't go wrong with these. Then I went and got these right here. They're ProFoils. And man, let me tell you, my boy Gabe put me on to these. He told me that once I go to these, I wouldn't go back. And he was right. Once I got these, I didn't even want to touch them Finales. The fact, really, those ain't even mine. Those are my co-workers. But mine's really broke. That's why I went ahead and switched to these, because that was the last straw with them. But these right here, compared to those, the best way I can describe it is these aren't as strong as the Wahls. These, they're not as strong as these right here. They're not as strong as these. But these, they get bald way quicker. Like I'm talking about, as soon as you touch it, as soon as you 2 or 3 little strokes and it's bald. That's how sharp these are. I feel like these are sharper than the Wahls. These get bald quicker than the Wahls, but the Wahls are stronger, if that makes sense. So whenever I have these, I move a little slower with these, but it gets bald quicker, so I don't have to worry about having to go over it 2 or 3 times for it to get real bald. These get bald real quick. The only thing, like I said, is I have to move a little slower with them because they're not as powerful. And these have I don't know if these have a lithium ion battery. I don't think they do, only because they came out with the new ones that are black right here, and I think those have the lithium ion battery. But anyways, yeah, and this shaver head, I just feel like it's more durable than this one. This one has, I don't know if you this is one foil. If you look at it, it's just one foil with a little plastic piece in the middle of it that kind of moves up and down. But this whole thing is just one foil that's kind of bent down in the middle by that plastic thing. And this isn't, man. This is 2 different foils. If you open it up, inside of it, you'll see there's 2 different foils in there, and they're like individuals. They're not. It's not one foil. And if does that make a difference or not, I can't really tell you. But I just feel like this one rips a lot more easier than this one right here. And as far as the little protective cases, they're pretty much the same. They both got the little protect, but we don't. They're I don't know. They're inconvenient to me. I don't really use them too much. Only like at the end of the day, I'll put the little protective case on them, and that's it. All right, so now we're gonna get to these right here. Right off the bat, these feel better than those, just because it's all metal. They feel good in your hands, but it's hard to keep them clean, as you can see. I can't, you know, they didn't come with no wipe. I try to use a rag on them. Nothing really cleans them. I guess I might have to get one of them gold polishing cloths. This ain't even gold. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, this ain't real gold. I don't know, I probably didn't have to tell y'all, but this is just metal, and it's like gold plated. But these right here, this protective top right here, man, it makes you want to use it. Like I put it on in between haircuts, and I never did that. I used to just leave it on there. But this shaver head, I don't know if you could tell, but it's pretty much the same as the ProFoil. I'm gonna hold them right next to each other so you can see. But if you look at these two shaver heads, they're pretty much the same shaver head. You see, remember I was talking about the individual foils? This Babyliss one has the same shaver head, it seems like it. So it has the same shaver head, so you can assume this one cuts the same as the ProFoils. And the answer to that is yes, it does cut the same as the ProFoils. Like as soon as I touch it, I mean, I'm talking about as soon as I touch it, it's bald, like just off top. The only difference between this and the ProFoils is this is just as strong as the Wahls. So if you get the Wahls and the ProFoils and mix them together, get the power from the Wahls and the sharpness of the ProFoils, you get this bad boy right here. Like I've literally cut through like it wasn't number 2, but it was like 1.5 or something. It was just growth that had came back. I didn't even ball it out. I just went straight through. It took me a little longer, but it cut straight through it. These bad boys right here, I wouldn't put them. I don't know about the Bronze Series 9. Is that what they are? The Series 9? Okay. The ones everybody be using? I don't know about those. I haven't tried those, and I just can't. I can't spend $300 on something that was meant for personal use and use it at the shop. Like it don't make sense to me yet. Maybe one day I'll try them out. But these right here, I would run them up against that just because I've used them and I seen how good they work. The only thing I don't like about this is after a while, when you're cutting throughout the day, you're grabbing people's heads, people got grease in their hair and it oils and all that stuff. These things get a little slippery. That's the only issue I have with these. And another issue is they don't have a lithium-ion battery, which I mean is crazy because, come on now, man, they have one of those nickel whatever batteries in it, and everybody knows those die out pretty quick. So yeah, they should have put a lithium-ion battery on this because it don't make sense. It's something new. Everything new is coming out with lithium-ion, and you put one of them old batteries in there. But I mean, it works good. That's just something that I feel like later on in the future, that old battery is gonna get weak rather than the new lithium. I think that's the difference. The new lithium-ion batteries, they stay stronger for longer, if that makes sense. But these bad boys right here, they're the truth, man. $100. I don't even think that's too much. Another thing too, them foils on the Wahl Finales. I went to Sally's, man. They're $30 for the foil, just for the foil. Well, it has a little shape, the little cutters too, but that's a lot. Like Wahl is getting ridiculous, man. I don't know why they charge us so much for those freaking foils. The replacement for this one is like $24, $24. For the ProFoil is the same, like $20. But for this one, $32. Like they crazy. I'm not gonna pay them $30. And then like I said, it goes out real quick. But I think these right here might be the new go-tos, man. I like these. I like how they cut. I like how strong they are. I think they're underrated, man, because people are scared. You know, everybody knows Wahls and Andis, and that's usually what they stick with. But y'all need to try these out, man. These right here, I guarantee you try these, you're not gonna want to go back to the other ones. If I could rank them, I'll put these last, honestly. And not because they suck, they don't suck. And really they're all professional shavers. So this one being last is still good enough to get the job done. You know what I mean? But this is gonna be last in my book. This is gonna be the last one that I'm gonna go to. Then after that, second is the ProFoil. And this right here is pretty solid. I keep this one in my drawer as a backup because I know if I need it, it's gonna be there. And this is gonna be a solid second, real solid second. And if it was the lithium-ion one, it would be competing with first, just because I feel like they might be a little bit stronger, just because the battery is different. But these right here, these older ones, it's a solid second right here. But these right here, they got to be number one, man. They got the power and the sharpness. And the only thing I'm worried about is how hard it might be to get one of these gold shaver heads. I know they got the chrome ones, but I hope they got the gold one available and I don't have to order off some weird website, man. I like to get myself off Amazon. But yeah, these right here, I'll put these number one. So number one, number two, and then finally number three. Like I said, I don't know where I would put the bronze, the Series 9, only because I've never tried them. I'm not gonna say they suck, because like I said, I never really used them. You know, I used bronze a long time ago, but it wasn't the Series 9. I used them when I was cutting at home. But I just, like I said, I don't feel comfortable paying $300 for some shavers that were meant for personal use. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure they're pretty good. They shave through this and that, but I just don't. I don't know. I just can't see myself using something like that. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure they might be just as good as these, if not better. I'm pretty sure from the videos that I've seen. But I just not for $300. They ain't getting my $300. Not for something like I said that is meant for personal use. But anyways, that's just my opinion on it. That's just my ranking, and which one is the best shaver, best professional grade shaver out of these three right here. I'm gonna put them in order for you. 1, 2, 3. That's the order for you guys. Go out and get that Babyliss. It's called the BabylissFX 2. The one just has a single one, and they use old kind of batteries, and you don't want to use nothing like that. I wouldn't use that in the shop. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys watching this video. Peace out.